Hello, it's Ben at BC Performance Cars. As always, I appreciate you joining me on these walk around videos. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing you to this 2009 59 model year Performance Blue Mark II Focus RS. Previously supplied to us to a mature gentleman approximately 8 months ago when it came time for him to change. Due to the good experience he had with us, he very kindly offers the opportunity to purchase the car back. Now, this is the first ever Mark II Focus RS that we ever retailed. Now, we sold a lot of Mark IIIs, and over the years, we have been offered many Mark IIs, but the condition of them has never been to a standard that we were happy to retail. So I'm pleased to say that this one is of a very high standard, in my opinion. Now, as mentioned, it went to a more mature gentleman, and his wife apparently told him that he was too old to own a Focus RS, so she very kindly gifted him the registration RS Too Old. So that is retained and stays with the vehicle. In my opinion, it's a standout example. It's got full servicing history. There's a record of 12 services under its belt, and it's covered 77,292 miles. So it has been used, but I do feel it's important with these RSs that they do keep moving. It's a near standard example, with the exception of the original alloy wheels finished in gloss black and an aftermarket K&N panel filter. It still retains the factory inlet plenum, and it's not remapped. Paintwork's in incredible condition, so as you'll be aware, if you're probably actively looking for a Mark II RS, I do own another one myself personally. Rear arches tend to rust where the back bumpers rub. I've got no rust in there. I will climb underneath the car in a minute actually and just show you the underside. So whilst the vehicle's never had an underside restoration, there's a small amount of patina that we'd anticipate because of it being an older Ford, but nevertheless, it's not a rusty car by any stretch of the imagination, and I personally would consider it to be in excellent condition. So this RS also additionally features Dynamica seats and luxury pack 1. We originally bought this again from a more mature local customer when we supplied it previously. So again, we've got no rust. Ignore that nasty water stain mark, that does rub off. Into there and then back up into the arches. We've got no rust there. So when we sold the car 8 months ago, we treated it to matching Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres all round, and they've only covered approximately 4,000 miles. We've got no nasty pin dents or scratches. And it's worth mentioning this vehicle will be fully detailed prior to sale. So you will, in my opinion, again, receive a standout example. So as mentioned, the underside hasn't been restored. We've got the normal corrosion to the lower arms, but if I pop over to here, all the sills are straight. And it is just aesthetical. If you're after a show car, then you could make this one into a show car. If you're after an honest example, then you've certainly found the right car. Over into the side here. Small amount of rust appearing on the sills there, but the floor pan is clean. It drives incredibly well. If you've owned or driven one of these before, they're a very special car and a very nice place to be, further enhanced by the Dynamica interior as well. So we have 3 keys of the vehicle. There is a record of the cam belt being replaced in 2020. And we've got loads of invoices for maintenance and a fully stamped service book. It's about to have its 12th service as part of our sales preparation. Seats are in lovely condition, small amount of bolster wear, which we'd expect. We could easily repair that with some leather dye though. Again, no scratching to the back of either seats. Quite soft material, these RS seats. Plastics to the rear of them are all clean. And of course it's HPI and motor check clear with no previous accident damage. So we get advanced key, the digital climate, and then reversing sensors as well. 77,321 miles covered. Everything works as it should do. Air conditioning is ice cool. Quick clear windscreen works as it should do. Clear radio reception. I do really think this RS has been loved. It's unusual to find a standard one that hasn't been remapped. Again, if you're looking at these, you'll know the tuning capabilities of these 2.5 litre straight 5 Volvo engines. We do of course have some age-related light stone chipping to the front, which we'd expect of a vehicle of this age and mileage. We have the original bonnet vents that haven't been changed. I did have the bonnet painted on this when it went out last time, just because it had some nastiest chips on it. Trying to do this with one hand's quite challenging. There we go, I did it! So we'll go through a full inspection anyway. We know it's due a service. Original inlet, and then we've got that Graham Good intake with just a drop-in panel filter. An honest, sensible mileage, sensible price pointed Mark II RS, in my opinion, standout condition, matching full tread Pilot Sport 4 tyres, unmarked wheels, incredibly clean bodywork with a real provenance and a proper servicing history. As with all of our vehicles, we are able to offer competitive hire purchase finance. And if you're looking to finance the vehicle, you can look at the monthly affordabilities through Close Motor Finance on our website. With the vehicle being partially older, Close are one of the few lenders that will now lend against a vehicle of this age. We do accept part exchange, and if your vehicle is free from finance, or if you have positive equity, then you could use your existing vehicle as the deposit against this one. We do offer extended warranties, and if there is any aspect of the purchasing process that I can assist you with, I'd be grateful if you could give me a call on 01453 702 903, and you can reach me between the hours of 8 AM and 9 PM 7 days a week. I appreciate you joining me. Thank you.